Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Wine and Wisdom. It is the morning, so it's just wisdom today. No wine.
Just wisdom. I just like something's missing, but it's fine.
No, I've had my
I mean,
green.
it's 8:30 in the afternoon for me, so I could just get
You could be, yeah.
a jar of water. Yay!
Health. Cheers.
Cheers.
Trevor makes me this green sludge every day. It's delicious.
That's so nice.
It is nice, full of vitamins. And we are chatting about scripting in honor of our upcoming scripting workshop, which is all about scripting your year for 2021. It's from December 27th to January 31st, and it's just $20. And we're going to teach you all the scripting methods, everything we do to script successfully. We want to share with you guys some of our biggest success stories through scripting.
Yeah. So let's start it.
Let's dive in. Do you want to start?
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, like Tara said, we're hosting a 5-day workshop. It's called Script Your Story. And it's really made us reflect on just how, like, last night we were on a call, like kind of making plans and stuff. We were like, why are we not doing this every day? Because when we look back at the things that we have manifested through scripting, like, it's significant.
And I think we should share that we have instated a challenge. We're putting it on YouTube for the world to know. Me and Lauren are going to script every day for 365 days. And if we miss any day, we have to pay the other person $100. And then yesterday we both didn't do it, but we're starting today.
It started at like 8 p.m. yesterday, so
yeah,
it's fine. Plus, I feel like the official start date is the 1st of January. You know,
okay,
we're like warming up.
It's actually day one.
Anyways, so yeah, so we are hosting. We've already got a whole bunch of people signed up for Script Your Story at the workshop, and it is 5 days. We're going to be going live each day. There are replays. You guys will have lifetime access to the replays of everything, and we're going to be talking about what scripting is, how to do it successfully. And I think like some of the places where people kind of go wrong with scripting, our biggest manifestation stories, which we'll share a couple of today. And then we're going to specifically have you guys script out your new story for 2021 in the areas of health or weight loss, love and relationships, and money, career, finances. Those are kind of the key areas we see people wanting to create results in. And even if those areas are going well for you, you can always script it to be even better than it is.
Yeah. And me and Lauren have talked before about how powerful scripting is and how I even like scared myself the last time I really scripted, because I scripted on meeting my soulmate. And then like 2 weeks later, I was engaged. And I was like, what the fuck? It was crazy.
Yeah. And I mean, this apartment, I think I should find it, but I might have scripted twice, but one of those was like a couple of sentences. And then I can very clearly remember it. I need to find the journal that it's in, scripting about the way that I felt in my new apartment. And I like, so maybe we should talk about like what scripting is first, for those of you who are new to scripting. But it is a manifestation method where you are writing down your desires as if they've already happened. And we're going to really go into detail with this. And we're actually going to share some of our very specific like sessions. And we're going to, I haven't really shared my scripting sessions because some of them are kind of, I don't know, I just like really go into detail about things, but we're going to share them inside the workshop to give you guys examples and then talk about how that led to the unfolding of these manifestations, often in just a single session. How would you describe scripting for people?
Yeah, for me, it's like one of my number one ways to get into the vibration of my desire. So a lot of times when we kind of want something, we can be really stuck in the fact that it's not happening, or it's not happening fast enough, or X, Y, and Z. And when we're in that frequency of like, it's not happening, or I don't see how it's going to happen, we're not in a place to receive the solution or the ideas or the next steps in order to get there. So with scripting, it's like a shortcut. Also, we learned from my hypnotherapist, Lindsay, who did a call with our mastermind recently, that also journaling or writing is a direct link to your subconscious mind, because writing is a subconscious activity. Like, you're not consciously being like tea. And like, so that is a really powerful way to influence your subconscious mind, which of course is like 90% of your brain that is making all the things you want come true. So it's a really like great shortcut. And it just gets you into the feeling of it already being done and puts you in that place. And when you are there, you receive the ideas, the inspiration, the nudges, the people that you need to meet, like X, whatever it is that you need in order for that to come true, to come into your reality. And like, we've seen it happen time and time again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are some of the things that we've manifested through scripting? Oh, and can I just share what I love about it too, is like, it's this tangible thing, like physical thing that you can do, because a lot of the time we talk about visualization and stuff, but it's more conceptual, and it feels kind of like, I know people are often like, did I have a successful visualization session? Like, did I actually create anything in doing that? Because it's hard to like, and sometimes I'll sit down to visualize and it's like, my mind is just in so many places. So with scripting, it's like, I can sit down with my journal for 10 minutes or more if I want to, and really feel the shift that I've made, but also I'm concentrated on something, you know, my mind is like very invested in the thing that I'm scripting about. Whereas when I'm just visualizing it, I just have a tendency to go a million different places with my thoughts and my intentions that I'm setting.
Yeah. And I love how you can script a million different ways. Cause I have heard people say, well, like, do I just script about the same thing every single day? And even like today, I thought about like, you can just script your day in advance. So I scripted this morning and I pretended that it was tomorrow morning. And it was so easy for me to get into that vibration because tomorrow morning I'm going to be in the same place, like in my bed scripting. So it felt so simple to be like, yesterday was like the most productive on fire day. Like we recorded this YouTube video and it was so great. And like, I just kind of got into the feeling of how I really wanted this day to go. And like scripting your day in advance is such a powerful way to really like set intentions for the day. Because now that I've already like experienced my whole day in my mind, like it just flows in that direction. It's so interesting.
Yeah. So what have we accomplished with scripting? I mean, specifically where we have like a scripting session that we could read, and we are going to read some of them in like we said in the workshop, that then later led to.
Yeah. I mean, should I read my Bali one?
Sure. We'll give that one. But if you want more of these, you have to join the workshop.
Yeah. Yeah. I found this morning, but I scripted on getting into Manifestation Babes Bali retreat. And I had 21 days to make it happen, to manifest $15,000, and it did happen. And I went and it was amazing. And this is what I scripted. I wrote, is now December 31st at 11:11 p.m. and I've just purchased the Manifestation Babe Bali retreat. I see the congratulations letter in my inbox and I hear Catherine's voice on our very first call. She's stoked to meet me. I feel so fucking powerful. No, can I say fucking? Yeah. Knowing that I have manifested my biggest goal to date. And I mean, that's just a very short example, but even that like really put me in the vibration, and things really started happening quite quickly after that.
Yeah. I've like this apartment I manifested my way to Italy. I used to use scripting, and I'm going to share specifically about the like method of scripting. There's different ways to do it, like Tara said, and we're going to share a whole bunch of them inside the workshop. But I used to use it like when I was really struggling in my business. I used to use it. I should get back into doing this, of like things that you are struggling with or grappling with. Maybe it's like just fear around money right now, or you don't know how you're going to pay your bills, or you're like dealing with something with a family member. There's ways in which you can use scripting to elevate yourself out of that. I've used it for things like that. Even like my car, my new SUV, I used to script about what it felt like to drive it around. Oh my gosh, there's so many other things that I like, big money months, like selling out different programs of mine and really becoming familiar with what it felt like to work with people inside certain programs and courses of mine before I'd even launched it, in a way that then had it like, by the time I would actually open cart, it was so done in my mind because I knew these people already. Mm-hmm. Like I could just feel it even before any of them had actually signed up. And that was such a game changer for me with certain launches earlier on in my business, where it was like, I needed to do something that would wire in the belief that it was done, so that there wasn't this like wavering when it looked like it wasn't going to happen.
Yeah. I definitely scripted about this place so many times in my journal. Like I wake up in this white, bright room and I can like look out at the ocean and I'm doing my morning journal like on my deck. And like I remember the first time I moved in here and it was November last year. And obviously it's like pretty cold out, but I was like so excited to like live that dream in reality that I went and got my coffee and I went outside and I bundled up in blankets and I was like, literally, I wrote about this so many times and it was like the coolest moment. And I obviously scripted about like meeting Trevor and like getting married. Oh my God, I just panicked because I was like, where's my ring? I took it off to clean it this morning. Like getting engaged and having our puppy I scripted about. Like everything that really has like my membership I scripted on, like different members coming in. It's pretty cool.
It is, it's crazy. It's like,
Yeah.
that's why we're talking about it. And we're like, why are we not doing this like every single day?
Mhm.
And so if you want to learn, you know, I mean, I know a lot of people already know what scripting is and they're just joining the workshop for like the accountability of it and to be in the community. We've got lots of people signed up. And we're going to be doing it right alongside you guys. We're going to give you prompts. We're going to give you specific examples and more in-depth like manifestation stories and yeah, different methods for scripting and things like that. So we will link that down below. You have to sign up before the 27th of December because that's when we get started. So yeah.
Yeah. And I, yeah, the one last thing I wanted to add is a few weeks ago, I did kind of a different form of scripting session that me and Lauren are going to talk about in the workshop. And I was reading Lauren some of it last night and it literally gave me crazy goosebumps because it wasn't actually anything like super specific, but I was in a huge funk with work. And basically I wrote out how I came out the other side and what happened. And it was like, last night it was all happening and I was reading it and I was like, what the fuck? Like, it just blows my mind that we can like truly predict our future. Like we can write the story of what's coming up. We have that power.
We can, you're the author of your story. And I think we're all ready for a new chapter.
Yeah. Let's make 2021 much more intentional about how we're going to feel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay.
Hey, see you guys in there, hopefully.
Bye.